Okay, well, a little more documentation of some more uh, design iterations. This is an old kind of clamshell design that opens and closes like that. I've been using this for a while now. I really like it. Vary the weight on the bottom. I'm not 100% sure on these triangles because they kind of block the opening a little bit versus like the round torpedoes. But as I mentioned, I was going to work on a variation which was more like a oh gosh, what do you call it? Clam mussel, more like a mussel that's hinged on one side. So you could see this one actually had kind of this weird hinge because I don't know what the hell I was doing, but anyhow, so it can clamp down like this, and it might work. It's kind of an interesting design. Then there's this one, which I think, frankly, is too big. It opens actually from the bottom, so you pack in like that, close it, cinch it down, and then when you toss it, it goes out like this. This one I think is actually maybe doable. A good one. It's not too big. It's kind of got a nice shape to it. Opens up in a similar fashion. One hook on the end. You could put a couple of them. And I think I might do a version that's a little bit longer because things can definitely get stolen out of the sides here. But if this clamps down pretty good, even if they steal a little bit, if it's an anchovie or something, they can't steal the whole thing. If it's squid, something with a little bit more tensile strength, then yeah, they could just kind of pull it right out of there. And then this is that same one I've been doing, which is, I think it's a 10, 5 on each side. So it's a little slim, but I've been playing with where the weights are. So instead of being right down the middle, these are offset. I don't know if you can see that. So the nice thing there is that when it lands and it lays flat, versus this guy over here, which you can see when it lands, unless it burrows its way into the sand. If it burrows its way into the sand, then it can be flat. Otherwise, it's kind of on an edge like that, which actually maybe not that good. And then this is a 12, so you can see it's a little bit bigger. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the overlap 6. So it's a size 12, I guess you'd say. And I kind of like this better, but then in this one I decided to put the weights on the end. So again, when it lands, it kind of lands flat. So I may actually prefer kind of getting these torpedo weights on, given that kind of flat laying propensity, versus kind of one right in the middle, which is kind of like this one over here, right? Let's see which is a good one. This one here, which has a big, I think it's a 12 ounce, sitting right smack dab in the middle.